The story opens with a very familiar feeling in life. Some people work harder than everyone else, not because they are forced to, but because they are constantly praised and recognized. Phrases like, "You're truly special," or "Only you can do this," make them believe they have a responsibility to help others more than anyone else. At first, those compliments bring motivation and a sense of being valued. But over time, they slowly turn into an invisible pressure, pushing them to keep giving without realizing that their emotions are being influenced and guided by other people's words. The main character of the story is Dev, a farmer living in a peaceful village, known as the most hardworking and dependable person around. Every day he wakes up very early and works tirelessly in his fields. On top of that, whenever someone in the village runs into trouble, Dev is the first person they go to. Whether it is fixing a fence, carrying heavy loads, or helping with the harvest, he is always willing to help and never says no. His kindness and strong sense of responsibility make him loved by everyone, but they also slowly turn him into the person who always carries more than everyone else. Whenever someone needs help, they usually begin with familiar compliments for Dev, such as, "You're the most capable one," or "Only you. You're the only one who can get this done." These words not only make Dev feel proud, but also lead him to believe that he must live up to that trust through his actions. Gradually, Dev forms a habit. Whenever he hears praise, he immediately feels responsible for helping. He doesn't realize that those compliments are shaping his decisions. Be careful of praise used to control. At first, the praise gives Dev a strong sense of recognition and appreciation, making him believe that his efforts truly matter. He feels proud when people talk about him as the strongest and most reliable person in the village. However, over time, that positive feeling slowly turns into invisible pressure. Dev begins to think that he must always meet others' expectations, that he cannot say no or take a break. This mindset pushes him to work beyond his limits, gradually leading him into exhaustion, without ever realizing the real cause. Gradually, the people in the village begin to notice something about Dev. He is easily influenced by praise. Whenever he is complimented, he works even harder and becomes more willing to help without thinking twice. Realizing this, they either unconsciously or intentionally start using praise as a way to keep Dev contributing. Familiar flattering words are repeated every time they need help, and Dev, wanting to maintain his good image in everyone's eyes, continues to give without realizing that he is being guided by those very words. Dev keeps helping others non-stop, from small tasks to big responsibilities, regardless of his time or energy. He believes that when people trust and praise him, he cannot turn them down. Those words of praise make him feel valuable and meaningful within the community, and that feeling becomes the driving force behind his constant giving. However, he doesn't realize that the more praise he receives, the deeper he gets trapped in the cycle of pleasing others. His exhaustion slowly builds up, yet he keeps going because he doesn't want to lose the positive image people have placed on him. When the village faces a difficult season due to heavy rain and flooding, many farms are severely damaged, and the harvest is at risk of failure. In that situation, Dev once again becomes the person everyone turns to. Every day, he works non-stop, repairing fences, transporting crops, and helping others save whatever they can. Despite the harsh weather conditions, he refuses no one. Thanks to Dev's constant support, many people manage to get through the crisis, but he continues to push himself to exhaustion without ever recognizing his own limits. After some time, Dev himself falls into hardship when his farm is badly damaged after a powerful storm. A large tree collapses, destroying his storage shed and ruining a significant portion of his crops. Important tools. For the first time in many years, Dev cannot handle everything on his own and is forced to seek help from the people in the village. He believes that after everything he has done for them, they will be willing to help him in return. With that hope, Dev goes from person to person, asking for support, expecting that someone will step in and help him get through this difficult time. However, reality turns out to be completely different from what Dev expected. The people he once helped offer excuses or make empty promises, then gradually fall silent. No one truly shows up to help him. Dev waits patiently, but day after day, he's left to deal with everything on his own. This painful experience makes him realize a hard truth. Not everyone values the help he once gave. The story reminds us that helping others is a good thing, but without balance, you may be left alone when you need help the most. During the days of struggling alone with the damage, Dev begins to reflect on everything that has happened in the past. He recalls every compliment, every time he was called the only one who could do it, and slowly realizes something he had never noticed before. Those words were not always rooted in genuine respect. Instead, they may have been the easiest way to keep him giving. Dave does not feel angry. What he feels is a deep sense of clarity. For the first time, he understands that he has been influenced by words far more than he ever realized. After realizing the truth, Dave begins to change the way he treats the people around him. He no longer reacts immediately when he hears praise, but instead learns to pause and think before deciding whether to help. Dev still holds on to his kindness, but he no longer gives unconditionally like before. Sometimes he chooses to help, but other times he decides to say no in order to protect his time and energy. This change does not make him selfish. It helps him find a healthier balance between supporting others and taking care of himself. This helps Dev clearly understand who is genuine and who is simply taking advantage of his willingness to help. His life becomes lighter and more peaceful because he no longer carries responsibilities that were never truly his to bear. From his experience, Dev learns an important lesson about self-worth and how to treat others. He realizes that he should not trade his time, energy, and emotions just to receive temporary praise. Words may sound nice, but they do not always reflect true respect. When a person is valued only for what they can do for others, they can easily be taken advantage of without even realizing it. Dave comes to understand that setting boundaries and protecting himself is not selfish. It is necessary for living a more balanced and healthy life. The story ends with a profound message. True respect does not come from flattering words, but from genuine actions. People who truly care about you will stand by your side, not only when they need something, but also when you are struggling. Dev realizes that when you stop chasing external validation, you begin to clearly see the true nature of the relationships around you. Praise may make you feel good for a moment, but only actions can prove someone's real value. The final lesson of the story emphasizes that you should not trade your emotions just to gain approval from others. Not everyone who praises you truly values you, and not every word reflects real worth. Dave understands that when he stops seeking validation, he begins to see both others and himself more clearly. Setting boundaries does not make you cold or selfish. It helps you protect your energy and live in alignment with your true values. When you do that, you naturally keep only the relationships that are truly worth your time and presence.